Yang Berusaha, Professor Engineer Dr. Zuhairi Abdul Hamid, Executive Director of CREAM and Chairman of CIRAIC 2013. Yang Berbahagia, Datuk Wira Siddiq Ahmad, Member Board of Trustee CREAM. Yang Berusaha, Associate Professor Dr. Masran Sarwano, Dean, Faculty of Architecture, Planning and Survey, University Technology, Mara. Yang Berusaha, Associate Professor Surveyor Dr. Fadzil Hasan, Co-Chairman, CIRAIC 2013. Dato, distinguished speakers, UITM Senior Management Representatives, ladies and gentlemen. A very good afternoon, Salam Hormat, and once again, Salam Satu Malaysia. Welcome to the third Construction Industry Research Achievement International Conference 2013. In conjunction with the International Construction Week 2013, the organizers, mainly CREAM, CIDB Malaysia and University Technology Mara, have forged a strategic partnership to bring continuity to CIRAIC, which is in its third year. With the theme, Integrated Sustainable Village and Housing at the Horizon, the conference focuses on key areas pertaining to sustainable village, green building design, solar power, rainwater harvesting, and many more. Besides the conference, workshops related to key areas will take place tomorrow. The event also marks the foundation for the Malaysian Construction Research Portal, or My Construction Research, initiated by CREAM, which aims to provide an interactive platform to knowledge sharing among stakeholders. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to invite Yang Berusaha Professor Engineer Dr. Zuhairi Abdul Hamid, the Executive Director, to deliver the opening address on behalf of Yang Berbahagia Datuk Engineer Hamzah Hasan. Professor Zuhairi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh, and Salam Satu Malaysia. So first and foremost, I would like to send Datuk Hamzah salam to everyone, and also his hello to everyone, because he's not being able to come to this occasion this afternoon because of health reason. So nevertheless, he has requested me to deliver his opening speech for this CIRAIC 2013. So Yang Berbahagia Datuk Wira Siddiq Ahmad, Board of Trustee CREAM, Professor Madya Dr. Masran Sarwono, the Dean of Faculty of Civil Survey Planning, and also Associate Professor Dr. Fadzil Hasan of FSPU. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala, and a very good morning. Sorry, a very good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed an exceptional honor to be given the privilege of addressing a group of intellectuals made of researchers, scientists, professionals, academicians, and practitioners to share their knowledge on construction-related issues, thereby contributing to the betterment of the industry. The meeting of intellects in this third Construction Industry Research Achievement International Conference today, in conjunction with the International Construction Week, will courageously present findings and information on research and innovation. The theme of this year's conference is Integrated Sustainable Village and Housing, that include subjects on green building design, solar power, rainwater harvesting, and sustainable material. The conference will also discuss issues on sustainable design and slope failures in Malaysia. That's going to be presented by prominent key speakers both from the industry and the government agency. In fact, we have started the keynote speakers address right from this morning session. Two post-conference workshops will be held on the second day, that is tomorrow, of the conference, entitled Towards Zero Energy House and Strategies for Sustainable Hill Slopes, development policies. The workshop provides a venue to discuss and deliberate at length issues and recommendations on the way forward towards zero energy house, and also discuss strategies, recommendations for sustainable hill slope development policies in Malaysia. I was informed that both workshops have received good response and buy-in from the industry, and I hope that the workshop findings are useful to CIDB and relevant authorities for their immediate reference. Ladies and gentlemen, Integrated Sustainable Village and Housing has been chosen as the conference theme based on current research and development project undertaken by CRIM in collaboration with the National Hydraulic Institute of Malaysia, Nahrim, Solar Energy Research Institute, SRI, University Kebangsaan Malaysia, Forest Research Institute of Malaysia, of FRIM, and University Putra Malaysia. The R&D is focusing in developing conceptual houses using sandbag, timber, and bamboo as material for construction that incorporate modern green technologies such as green building design, solar power, ram pump, and rainwater harvesting. A mock-up unit will be built in Academy Binaan Malaysia in Sarawak. The idea of integrated sustainable village and housing will be discussed in further detail during both conference and subsequent workshop that's going to be held tomorrow. At the end of the workshop, participants would be enabled to comprehend the idea of zero energy house and the way to reduce CO2 emissions to the atmosphere. Ladies and gentlemen, the importance of innovation to the construction industry is echoed in the development of modern Malaysia. To achieve this, CIDB has set up Construction Research Institute of Malaysia, CRIM, not only to cater for the needs of R&D in construction, but to oversee the full R&D value chain in order to bring the research result to the market in the form of full-blown technology. At the moment, CRIM has R&D, 6 R&D result filed for patents and 2 ready for commercialization out of 1036 research project that was undertaken since 2001. In line with that, Makmal Kerja Raya Malaysia was established. Makmal Kerja Raya is a lab, actually it's a structural lab to undertake various complex structural testing services which previously were done outside Malaysia. For example, the facilities enable us to conduct biaxial loading simultaneously, which was not available in Malaysia before. This is one of the strengths of CRIM's laboratory as an advanced heavy structural laboratory in Malaysia. It is hoped that this will nurture the confidence of the industry to make use of the services offered by the laboratory. This will also ensure that the knowledge and uncertainty gap on structural performance which previously exists is being addressed through actual testing record. For your information, in August 2011, CRIM has been accredited with the certification on MS ISO 9001-2008, and that followed by MS ISO IEC 17025-2005 as an accredited testing laboratory under the Department of Standards of Malaysia in August 2012. With these 2 recognitions, CRIM has signaled that it is ready and capable to embark on performing complex structural and material testing services. In conjunction with CIRAIC 2013, CRIM will also launch the Malaysian Construction Research Portal. This portal aims to provide an interactive and centralized knowledge-based platform for researchers, academicians, policymakers, industry players, and universities to discuss and generate new and innovative ideas and solutions to construction problems. This portal was developed in collaboration with the UiTM, focusing on 4 core research clusters, namely sustainable green construction, life cycle costing, mechanization and integrated design delivery solution system, and we hope that this portal will become a referral point for construction industry in the related innovation, and this will contribute to the betterment of the industry at large. Ladies and gentlemen, I sincerely hope that through this conference, researchers, academia, and construction players would discuss at length and share their experiences in dealing with the built environment issues. I also wish that this conference will give fruitful ideas among all of you. Last but not least, may I thank the organizing committee again, especially from University Technology Mara, Malaysia, for your continuous effort and support in hosting the third CIRAIC 2013 together with CREAM. So with this note, let me with the lafaz Bismillahirrahmanirrahim declare the Construction Industry Research Achievement International Conference 2013 officially open, and also hereby launch the Central Repository Database Portal for Research and Innovation Information. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Alan Kyo. I'll be briefly explain the rationale of the portal and also to provide a demonstration how does the portal works, so that after this or now also can please visit the website and like the Facebook and register as a member to start posting your thoughts and ideas. Okay. The concept that we are having here is actually building community hub portal through blended approach. Okay, we explain how does the portal works as an integrative approach. In order to have a sustainable and successful community portal, require 3 stakeholders involvement. Consists of the university, which is the academics, the industry, which is the practitioners, and also the community at large as a general and public readers and viewers. Now, how can we integrate these 3 stakeholders together is through 3 critical elements. The first is the content or the site or the portal must perceive value to 3 of the parties. Then it has to be coupled by a continuous interaction, means the post not only be posted by the content provider, which is CREAM themselves, but also the content has to be provided by the readers and the community at large, especially the practitioners, to get the updateness of the information that is relevant to academic for them to further embark on their research. And the third is actually the relatedness of the knowledge content. Information posted at the portals is not only benefits to the academics, but it works on 2 sides. Practitioners who have issues and queries can post their queries on the post, which is hope that a researcher at the universities can able to solve this solution. At the same time, researchers who have actually identified solutions, which also can be a value add to the commercial, to the practitioners, which actually can be commercialized as a product itself. So it works at the 2-way communications, and these 3 elements is very critical to ensure the successfulness of the portals. 4 clusters has been identified as a head start for the portal. Consists of sustainable green construction, mechanization, IBS, life cycle costing, and also integrated design delivery solutions. These are the 4 clusters that we like to spearhead, and in future, hopefully, when we have more clusters being set up, we can actually expand to more clusters. So at the time being, if ladies and gentlemen visit the website now, 2 clusters are now being actively populated with content, with knowledge content, which is the sustainable green construction and also the mechanization. Now, the objective or the outcomes of the interactions of clusters, or we call it working group, is hopefully in future, we can actually produce these sort of outcomes. We can have a best practices among the clusters. We will have lessons learned throughout the clusters and what can move forward. We also have research findings from academics, project status that is ongoing and completed from PhD projects to masters, or also to commercialize industry projects. Knowledge product can be services, can be consultancy projects. So these are the expected outcomes that we hope to achieve from the development of the community portal. Some of the features that I'd like to present here within the portal itself includes, the first is actually the quality control. Since this is act as a repository for database for construction per se, we will have to create a platform where all the content relate to the research findings that is relevant to practitioners or academics will be at this hub. That's why the portal has been created. Next, to ensure the integration among practitioners, among our academics, We have things like Views and Thoughts, which is the blog type. As you can see from the website, is where we have allowed interactions between posting. It can be a video blogs, it can be a content blogs among our practitioner and researcher to post and view their thoughts in hope that the outcome can be turned into research findings. They again can be turned into a commercial products or viable prototypes. The third is to actually to link up all the relevant parties together through a community portal. Platforms such as Facebook, Twitter will be created so that the continuity and updatedness of the information can be distributed and disseminated among our members. The fourth, I think that is most important, is that any of the information being shared, being discussed, it can be turned into a research that can be viable or valuable to both academic and also practitioners. That's why we'll have intellectual property information, we have publications, we have journals, which can be perceived usefulness to both parties. So these are some of the features that we actually embedded in the web portal, and it will be continue to be improved based on the users' feedback. I would like to give a very small demonstrations of how does the blogging works. Now there is actually, if you look at the website here, this is actually the live website. It can be viewed and can be registered. We have 4 clusters. We have mechanization, life cycle, sustainable green construction, integrated delivery solutions. Each of the clusters, we have 3 submenus. View and Thoughts are blocks that can be only posted for time being by cluster members. So whoever register, you can register as a member or as a cluster member among one of the clusters, which the advantages that you can actually post your blogs at the relevant cluster. Like this. Now, sorry for the gaps. Now, if let's say I will click on mechanizations, there will be an intro page on the concept of IBS. Plus, we have cluster members and the view and thoughts. Oh, sorry. Now, these are the example of the blogs being posted at the IBS clusters. There are things like IBS Hybrid House, IBS Roadmap, Comparative Productivity of Precast and Conventional Inside Buildings 2005. So the blogs has been posted during our first workshop held recently. And to give a demonstration how does it work, Mr. Rafizan here has already posted a video blogs. Right? We can post a text, we can post a video. So he has actually posted a video called the IBS Hybrid House. Now let's assume, right, the video is being played. All right, we imagine that it's being played. Okay. Now after it's being played, Dr. Kamaro has actually posted his comments based on the videos. So if I just refresh, hopefully it'll be posted here. Right. We have the first post here. Sorry. He says, what do you think of the use of timber as IBS material? Right. So the post has been posted by Dr. Kamaro following the video. Right. So Mr. Rafizan will post his reply. He has commented that timber is one of IBS materials where timber blank is manufactured in a factory as frame components in modular size and easy to transport to the site. So we can see it can be a continuous discussions, and the compilation of those discussions can be compiled actually in the research teams or the emerging trends that can be used both for the research and also for the practitioners. Right. Let's see one more post from Dr. Kamaro, if you have posted. Right. Dr. Kamaro said, yes, the use of timber and other innovative solutions will move away our perspective on IBS from a precast pigeonhole paradigm. This will encourage more positive outlook of IBS. Right. And before we end, let's see one more post from Mr. Rafiza. Okay, last one. Timber is better than other materials as building components because it is a sustainable material, right? Now, this is just a small demonstration of how post is useful for both parties. And I would like to encourage all of our participants here, please register, and if you'd like to become one of the cluster members, please do let us know by sending us the email. And how can you participate to make this portal more successful and act as a repository content, knowledge product, we call it, to benefit Malaysians especially. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Allen and the